be a little bit different. It's not going to be a tutorial or anything. Before I started uploading on this channel again, it used to be a personal channel for me, so I have a few videos that were just like me releasing my own emotions. So there's just random videos about people in my life. There were certain experiences that I put a video out for, and just a disclaimer, I'm going to be talking about body image and body shaming and a little bit about eating disorders and just like stuff like that. So this is going to be my story about what I've gone through and how I got to where I am today. I was born, I was like quote unquote the perfect baby, like I was the perfect size and the perfect health and everything, but as I got older I got a lot heavier, obviously, but I was always heavier than everyone in my class for the most part, and most of my weight was in my stomach, but everyone else in like elementary school and middle school, they were all skinny. So that started a lot of self-confidence issues. I've never been confident in my body, and it didn't help because in elementary school kids are really mean and they think that it's funny when they say certain things. So I was always the butt of the joke in class, and they will always say stupid things about me, and they would be like they would just say that I'm gonna break things, that I couldn't fit in things, I couldn't get in between like the chairs or the tables without moving something with my hips or banging into stuff. I would wear tight jeans or tight shirts because I didn't have anything that fit me, so my butt was out or my stomach was out, and they would like say things. One of the comments that my friends seemed to enjoy the most was that I was so big that I had my own gravitational pull. So basically they would just like be next to me and be like, oh, you're like drawing me in because I'm a planet, and like I don't know how it made sense to them, but I was like, I have my own gravitational pull. I would hit them if they were next to me. So if they said a stupid comment, I would pretty much punch them in the arm, and then they would get mad that I hit them, and it's like, well, I'm mad that you're talking shit. So it's balanced. As a child, I would binge eat. I have a really bad relationship with food. I would eat other people's lunches at school. I would never be able to get full, and I would try to get more food. And at home I would eat as well, and I would eat while everyone else is sleeping. So in the middle of the night I would take candy, or I would take bread and put like make a sandwich. I would take little packaged snacks that my mom would buy us and hide them in my room so that I can eat them when I wanted to. And then I would ask her, at some point I would say ask her to stop buying things, and she's like, oh, I buy things that I don't eat, it's all about self-control. And it's like, alright, but I have no self-control. There is nothing in my brain, or I know like down like I shouldn't be eating this, and while I'm eating it I'm thinking, why am I eating this? I shouldn't be eating this, but I'll still eat it because I think how much worse can it get? Like at this point I'm already fat, I'm already overweight, like there's really no point in monitoring what I eat now. Like it's done, the damage is done. In 6th grade, I was sick and I didn't know what was wrong with me. My intestines weren't working properly, so basically I had a bunch of waste built up in my system, and I wouldn't be able to use the bathroom, and I wouldn't be able to eat. My mom and my family would try to be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you being weird and stuff like that? And I didn't want to tell anybody because I didn't know how to like explain it. Like, how do you explain that? But I went to the doctors for an annual physical, and it turned out I had lost like 15 pounds. So I was like 150 or something like that. As a 6th grader, I was 150 pounds. And they were like, oh, you lost weight, good job, like have you been doing anything? And it's like, no. And she's like, well, that's a lot of weight to lose. That's a lot of weight to lose in a year if you're not avidly doing something to lose weight. So just monitor that. I was like, okay, whatever. But when I found out I had lost weight, I was the happiest person in the world. I was like, yes, finally something is right. Like, this must not be wrong. What's happening to me? If I'm losing weight, like this must be a good thing. Like, I want this to keep on. Ended up fixing it. I took some medicine and everything was better now, but since my system was regulated now, I gained my weight back. So I gained back that weight and more. So I was trying to not eat, so I would not eat for a couple days, and then I would like eat everything for one day, and then I would just be put in this depression. And even in high school I was still getting made fun of, like it never stopped. The bullying never stopped, the looks never stopped. 10th grade I joined cross country and I couldn't really run. Since I was so heavy, I ended up injuring my knees because I would put so much pressure on them when I ran because I didn't know how to run yet. So I would have knee problems and I wouldn't be able to run because it would hurt anytime I would like make a step. And then I would get criticized for that, and my team would say that I'm using excuses because I didn't want to run and I didn't want to work out, and I was just like trying to get out of it. I really did want to work out, but if I ran I would cry. And I graduated at 220 pounds. And it really made me upset because the worst part was that I didn't want to go into college fat. I felt like that was the worst thing you could be. The worst thing you could be is overweight. I started trying to lose weight in 2012, November 1st. My sister bought Insanity, which is a 2-month workout program. You have 2 months. They give you a schedule and you do videos for 2 months. And it's supposed to help you lose weight because it's high intensity, it's insane workouts, like it's cardio circuits all the time, and the videos are 45 minutes to an hour long. You burn a lot of you're burning a lot of calories. I couldn't do the second month because of my knees. My knees were still really bad at this point, and all the jumping and the up and downs really affected it, so I couldn't do the workouts. So I stopped, but during the 5 weeks of videos I had managed to lose 20 pounds. So I had started at 220 and I got down to 200, 299, 199, whatever, which was like a dream. Like my dream was to get under 200, and then I wanted to get under 190, and then I wanted to get up to 180, and then my goal was to be 170 pounds. I'm 5'6", so my goal was 170. I weigh 160 pounds and I've been at 160 for a couple months now. It is almost 3 years later. I want to be at my goal weight of 150 by the end of this year, but I just have things to work on. Even 3 years later, I have to work on myself and be aware of what I'm doing, eating wise and working out wise. And just health wise, mental health is a really big part of losing weight and just having a healthy lifestyle. If you don't feel good, you'll know, and it'll show externally, like whether it's in your personality or your body. Like you're gonna be different, you're gonna act different around certain people because you don't feel good with yourself. The most important part of life is being confident in yourself, and that's something that I've struggled with and a lot of other people are struggling with because of society and because of all the people around us that look different and say different things and have different perspectives about how life should be and about how you should look. And we let that affect us. We let other people's perception of ideal or perception of perfect affect ourselves. If you're trying to lose weight, I feel like you should do it for yourself. If you're trying to change because of other people, it's not gonna work because you don't have a passion for it. You have to be 100% committed in yourself, and once you're committed with yourself, anything you want to achieve will happen to it. If you're really slim and you get bullied for it and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna gain weight, and you just like binge eat, that's not gonna give you the results you want because you're gonna feel like shit and you're gonna feel worse. And like any body type, anybody, no matter how you look, you have issues with yourself, or you've had issues with yourself and you've overcome it and you've become confident. And if you have, congratulations, because that is not an easy task to achieve, and people spend years working on themselves. And I feel like people's perception of how they look is not how other people see them. You might think that your body isn't ideal and you might not feel confident in your own skin, But someone can walk by you or notice positive things about you that you don't even notice. And I allowed people to treat me badly, and I allowed people to take advantage of me because I didn't think I was worth being treated well. I didn't think I was worth friendships who supported me instead of made fun of me. I didn't think that I deserved love, and I didn't think I deserved a relationship because I didn't think I was good enough for a relationship. And because of that, I didn't have a good relationship with myself because I didn't think anyone else would have a good relationship with me. So I was just making it harder on myself to change and be better, not for someone else to love me, but to love myself. Like, someone can lift you up as high as they possibly can and try to motivate you as much as they can, but unless you're motivated, unless you want to change whatever you want to change about yourself, it's not going to happen, because you can't change for other people. You have to change for yourself. And what's crazy is that you don't know if people, you the way you are now, someone might look at you and someone might wish they look like you. You are someone's dream. One of my coworkers bought pizza for all of us because she wanted to be nice or whatever. So I ate the pizza. I was like, damn, this is why I'm not skinny yet. And another coworker was like, what are you talking about? You're perfect. Like, your body's perfect. Like, I wish I was like you. And she's very slim. And she's like, I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to gain weight. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, shut up. I think anyone, any shape, size, level, whatever, can be insecure with themselves because most people want what they can't have. I used to look at a lot of people who worked out, and I would be like, damn, I wish I was like you. I wish I had that motivation. I wish I was able to do things. And then I decided I was able to work out. I decided I'm able to lose weight. I decided I wasn't gonna let anything stop me. And because of that, I've managed to lose 60 pounds. And that's a lot. Never doubt what you're able to achieve. And I think the first step is just starting. Once you start, you're already ahead of everyone else. You're already ahead of everyone who hasn't even started yet. And it's really important. I never dreamed that I would be 160 pounds. Never. I never thought I would be able to look like this. Yes, I'm not 100% content with my body, but I've accepted my body, and I know I'm strong, and I know that I'm able to achieve what I want. No one's stopping you but you. No one can push you but you. I've tried to help other people lose weight or go to the gym or get healthy because I'm their motivation, and I'm so grateful to be anyone's motivation. The other people who think they can't achieve what I've achieved. If I can do it with my shitty eating and my bad relationship with food and my injured knees, like, you can do anything you set your mind to, and that is the most important thing to remember. As long as you set your mind to it, it can be achieved. Whether it's with a job, with a relationship, with your body, like, anything you want, if you want it bad enough, then it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. And all you have to do is make it to the end. And once you do that, once you look back and see where you started, you're gonna be so blown away with what you're capable of doing, and you're capable of doing everything. I'm eating a cucumber. It's so healthy. Just eat the rest of the video. Is it raining? It's fucking raining. I don't have an umbrella. Just take a cab. Sucks. That sucks ass.